Hi, welcome back to my dyslexic brain. I'm Claire, and welcome back to the channel if it's the first time you've come on. If not, welcome back. For the new people, just a quick heads up, I don't edit my videos, I don't add music to my videos, I just bring you along. So grab your planners, grab your drink, join me, do your planners, whatever. This is just authentic me. It's so I'm going into my third week in my hobonichi cousin. I have never had a hobonichi cousin before, so the paper issue's not a problem to me because I've never used a hobonichi before. So I am finding some pens bleed through, but that's fine. I am quite happy being a big biro. I don't do fancy. The eagle eyes of you will notice that yes, I did put in another order to hobonichi, and I have brought the cover and the cover on cover. Now I'm used to leather planners and the ring system, and they're quite heavy and they're quite substantial and they're quite bulky, so the hobonichi on its own felt a bit meh. So I put this cover on it, and then that cover felt a bit meh, so I've added on this one. I haven't added any decoration yet, there's still plenty of time. I've left that in there. This is still the same. This was just, I printed it out and stuck it on with washi paper tape. I have added a Midori cover to it just because I found without the cover in, the book was slipping out all the time. So I'd pick the cover up, because I don't baby my planners, I'd pick the cover up, and then I wouldn't know, I'd lose the book. So again, these are just printed and stuck on with washi tape so I can change them. My word for the year, I'm sort of managing to do this, but not very successfully. So that was February's, that was March's, this is this month. Now in this video I am going to set up May monthly because I need the aheadness of it for my brain. So this was my first week in the hobonichi. Now one of my subscribers, Karen, I think part of her handle is, she said she doesn't like the blank space, so she sticks in a sticker afterwards. So I thought, why not give that a go? So I stuck this in afterwards. So the first week they were still at school. Second week I have added in some stickers because I really didn't have much. When I set this up originally, this was quite empty, and I find holidays a struggle because it's not my normal routine. So I'm going to set up this week with you, and then I will set up my weeklies. Right, so am I going to try and do this with, they're on my head, without my reading glasses? Oh, it feels weird. Right, so I use many planners because I am my brain. I like to swap, I like to change, and I also like to not feel like I'm missing out. So I have many different planners. So this one is still set up. I've already put those in, so there's no different in that. This is my 9-ring planner, so it's classic happy planner size, but I've made all the inserts in there myself. If people would like to see, I can do a flip through, but that's like my brains. Oh, I know what I haven't checked, just to make sure I am all checked up. April, nope. Right, pop you back up here. I have just set myself up a new area, so I hope it's not too dark. We have got natural light. That's probably wrong. Hold on, let's see what we can do. But hey, we don't all have amazing spaces. I have an amazing space. I'm very, very lucky. I have an amazing space, but not everybody does. So I want my black. So this is my black Sharpie gel 07. Right. I want to put something under. Oh, that's too tall. Always authentic mess. Right, so George is at Churchill for 2:30. I'm at the dentist 10 AM. George is at Stoke Mandeville Hospital 1:45, and I'm going to put it in. Let's try a smart. Ooh. My daughter's birthday. Right, now I've done that, let's just rub out the pencil. And we have a half term, that's what I need. See, look people, I looked at April, we're actually in doing May. No short-term memory, peeps. No short-term memory, which is why things need to be in different places. Right. You can't see the mess that is to the side of me, but it is a mess. Right. So the 4th. The 5th is a bank holiday. And the 26th, bank holiday. And the 24th. So 24th. So 26. So oh, not a straight line. Hey, who cares? I don't. Right. So let's grab this one and that's half term. Right, so I'm going to just use, let's try this. Yeah, let's use this. So the 5th to the 10th, my husband is off. That was my oldest son. My older three are all off on holiday in July, and he hasn't got a passport, so he needs to sort his passport out. So as it stands, oh, and then we've got crafting, making a doll with a friend. I'll leave that to dry before I rub it out. Half term, David off. Oh, George is always off on a Thursday, and I need to make sure I'm here. Don't need to write that because everybody's off. So in tea, finish school. Okay, right, so we may well have appointments for George on these Mondays, but I don't know. We have moved to a Wednesday. Oh, JR. 8 AM. That's changed. Right, so what colour are we going to use for George this month? George's hospital appointments. Do this one for bank holidays. Haven't quite given it enough time to dry. Do my bits in purple. There is no reason to the colour, it just adds a bit of oomph. What colours do we do? Let's add a bit of colour. As I said, we're real classy here. Real simple. Do they call it functional planning? I just call it planning. Right, we need to do gas, electric meters, need to read them. Nope, that's all. Might be some more bits I need to add. Look, we can just had that this morning. Right. Oh look, let's rub out. It's really nice. My eldest has come home from uni. 12:30 p.m. G and me too. George is meeting one of his college friends at a garden centre, but for people who don't know, George is in a wheelchair, so I need to take him there, so I'll take him and then I'll have a coffee and a wander, and then I'll pick him back. I'll take him home when he's finished. Right, I've probably done all that out of shot, haven't I? As you guys know, this is a new, I've set myself up in a new area and I don't quite know where I'm at. Do I ever know where I'm at? No. Right, so that is next month set up. I feel I need to put something. my brain just works better with the colours. It separates it. It just makes it easier. Otherwise, I become completely overwhelmed. So, so his day off is actually one. So that would make Thursday David's off. So then that would mean no. Yes. And then that means off. Then it would be David off. Right. So what colours did we do? Oh, let's find the pink. Right. So that's the weekly, monthly done. Now let's do next week. Right. I need to go back and do the weather. Brush. It's grey. Oh, that is. What's that one? Light grey, dark grey. Right. So let's draw a line at 2100, aka 9 o'clock. Oh, it's actually 9:30. Right. And then, because I don't do much on a weekend, let's draw a line there. Oh, that's not really dark enough, is it? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making this up as I go along. I just thought this week, I bet my head's in the way, isn't it? I do apologise. How's everyone else's Easter going? Easter holidays? Sorry, I can't talk and do, unfortunately. I wish I could. Don't know all this right. Light grey. Brush. that was supposed to be purple. Oh well, never mind. Mistakes happen. We roll with the punches. We roll with the punches. And I might actually make... Right. Can we do it right this time? Can we do it right? And I do apologise to anyone who's watched my other videos recently. I was trying to grow my fingernails. I'm a nail biter, and unfortunately on Sunday I bit them all off. So we are now starting again. But hey, that's life. Right, so that's to do. Important. No, I can't spell, and I never ever spell it right. Important work. You know what, just to add a bit of colour, because I ain't doing much this week, because the schools are off on holiday. Okay, we'll roll with the grey. We'll add a grey box, and it's probably all smudged through to next week, but hey, that's next week Claire's problem. I'm just going to do this because why not? None of you watch me for the aesthetics. Oh dear. Never mind, let's just go on down. Let's make it look like we got boxes. Oh, never mind. Right. Oh. I really should watch these back to see whether you're actually in frame. But as a mum of 6, I don't always have time, and I'm like, this is me being authentic and myself. So right, we've done work. So things I have brought, so crafting supplies or whatever to buy. Oh, that's what I was going to do. That's all right. This is my planner. We roll with the punches. 6 children, 2 with disabilities. You roll with the punches. You roll with the punches and make the best. There, who am I kidding? But hey, you'll never see it. You'll never know it's there. Cleaning. And meals. So we got Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Sort of feel that needs a Bit of a line. Oh, who am I kidding? How to make a spread not work. Now, I'm going to use, I think that one leaked. I think this one leaks as well. Yeah, well, not leaks, but comes through quite a lot. Where are you? Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, this week I'm using a Bic round stick grip. So what have we got? I think that's probably about here. Probably till about 2. And they've moved George's psychology appointment to 8 a.m. on Wednesday. We need to leave for JR, so that means we'll probably be back by 10. George has a meeting at right, so the 18th is Good Friday. I quite like doing my bubble writing like that. And then this is Easter Sunday, isn't it? we will just ignore the E. We will just ignore it. It doesn't exist. Okay, so that's pretty much... Oh, I've got April and I keep forgetting to turn then. Oh, teas and coffees. Right, so something, and I don't know whether it's going to work, so you can all just bear with me. Hopefully it's all been in shot. I thought they're small. Use those. Right, I thought I can't do stickers, but I thought, hold on, I've lost it. Well, we know I've lost the plot, but hold on. Okay, so I've got no idea where I got to, because my son knocked because he wanted help with his passport, and then they rang to book. I've got to have a steroid injection in my knee and physio, and they rang to book that. So now my train of thought has completely gone, but on the plus side, I have my diary or my planner right in front of me. Right, I think that's all the meetings. Right, it's looking very sparse. So that was what I was going to say. Oh, that's what I was looking for, and they put me off. Hold on, I've got to find the ink pad that I just brought. Hold on. Okay, found it. It's a good job you can't see how messy this place actually is. Sorry, going to be some crinkling. But I thought what I could do, if I can even get into it, is use some stamps. But I brought like a light grey, because I thought, well, if all else fails, I can probably write over it. I don't know. Where's my tissues? All right, my roll of toilet roll gone. Right. I'm not very good at stamping. Oh, that looks quite pretty. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere, but hey. I thought I can always write over this. We're not here for aesthetics, are we, peeps? I love dandelions. My son, who's got the disability, when he was younger, he had to wear pull-ups. We used to get them from the incontinence team, and the pull-ups had dandelions on them, and he just called them wishing knobs, and it's stuck. I feel like something needs to go there. Oh, is that just enough? No, that's enough, Claire. You don't need to overdo it. Right. Cleaning. can always go in with something else. But that is all that is done for the moment. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's just add a little bit more purple, because purple is my favourite colour. There can never be enough purple. There we go. Right, so that's next week set up. Now let's go. So yes, so this is my, so this was the week before, and this is this week. I've just added a couple of stickers in. Oh, I need to add in, oh, I'm gonna sneeze, hold on. Oh, sorry, that's better. Right, so he's meeting at 12, so we'll probably need to leave about 11:30, leave for, and with G. So I don't think I'm going to get much of my stuff done tomorrow, but we'll see. Oh, I did my gel. Right, so that's Sunday. As you can see, I've really, yeah. Right, so I don't know if these actually make it easier or not, you know. Let's take that out now. Right, so why does it do it? I don't know. Right, so these, if people are just wondering, I time block, but I don't time block. So any really important cannot change it, have to be done appointments, I will write in here, in this bit. And then I will literally just write if I do, something, if I do something. So if I do some tidying up, I'll pop it in the time thing. So it shows what I've done. I sort of use it as a time tracker, not a, at this time I need to be doing this, and then at this time I have to be doing this, because, and I'm sure there has to be somebody else like me out here, if I say have breakfast at 6 o'clock, I'll go, well, I'm hungry at 5 o'clock. I want to eat my breakfast now. Why have I got to have it at 6 o'clock? Even though I wrote it. My brain is weird. My brain is weird. I'm coming to terms with that. So I'm just using, these ones are some mild liners that I picked up at some point. So this, literally for me, this page, this daily page, is literally my day. There's no memory keeping, there's no nothing. It is literally that, quite possibly at the end of this year, at the end of this book, it will just go in the bin, because I will have got important information that I want to keep in different places. So that's what I'll do. So this is solely to keep me on track. Look, no, not quite. I also have to move my book around all over the place. I can't just keep it in one place. Wish I could, but I can't. Got no idea how long this is now, but well done if you're still here. I don't know about anyone else, but I have watched so many planner videos. I am like literally, I need to stop watching them, is what I actually need to do, because I am watching too many. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, I can't count and talk and draw. Wish I could, but I can't. Yeah, I have watched so many planner videos that I'm almost getting withdrawal symptoms now because I'm not watching them. But I'm just literally watching them, and I'm like, I suppose what I'm desperately trying to find, and this is really the thing is, I'm desperately trying to find somebody who plans without stickers. I know I've used a couple, but on the whole, I have no stickers in my book, and I've just been desperate. I almost feel like I'm the only person in the world, and then I think, well, who's going to want to watch my content? Because I can't say, buy stickers from this place, they make amazing stickers, and oh, you can do this with this sticker, and oh, this with this sticker, and I'm like, yeah, my cheap fountain pen, well, my mild liners aren't cheap, but my cheap Stabilos and my and I'm sorry to all the 5-year-olds out there, but my book sometimes looks like it has just been got hold of by a 5-year-old. I quite like this. I thought I'd do something a bit different. And I put the colour strip down because the last couple of weeks I've just drawn the line down. So I try and keep each week the same. So realistically, I could just set up one on camera with you and then not do it. But then where's the reality in that? It takes time setting up planners. We do it because we enjoy it. It's a little bit of creativity and a little bit of me time. I'm shut here, out of the way of everyone in my house. Well, unless they walk out into the garden to the cabin. If they do that, then they have got me. But apart from that, I can't hear the fights and everything else, because, you know, 6 children, 5 boys, 1 with ADHD, 1 with autism, and the one with autism, bless him, he also has Duchenne muscular dystrophy, which is a life-limiting condition. So my life is crazy. He's had a feeding tube put in in February, which is working. He's put on some weight because he's got scoliosis and will need spinal surgery, but he doesn't weigh enough to be able to have the spinal surgery. So it's already at surgery stage. But the flip side to that is if they operate, or when they operate, sorry people, I've probably done this all out of frame, but when they do operate, he will become completely off his feet. At the moment, he can walk around or get around the house and do his own personal care and things, but once he's had the operation, he won't be able to anymore. He is also getting to the stage where his body's not able to support himself so well. So we do have more falls and things, which is why he can't be at home on his own. Somebody has to be here with him, which is me. I'm his carer. So this is my escapism, people in my phone. You're what keeps me going, gives me a little bit of outside my life, because my life, like people who do care for parents, children, it's hard work. And I mean, I'm lucky he doesn't take a huge amount of care at the moment, but that's soon going to change and it will be full time. So yeah, it's just my little bit of peace, my little bit of let's enjoy myself. What's the betting I get this wrong and I do that one in grey? And you'll have to tell me, people, if my thing is completely out of shot and this really doesn't work. I may watch it back, but then I end up cringing at myself, because, you know. Right. Oh, almost. This is really silly, but I use the ruler and the pen against the ruler because I can't draw a straight line with my pen. So at least this way I get a semi-straight line. There we go. And unfortunately, most of the time I wake up at 4 AM. So, oh, here one comes. He wanted to know what was for tea. It's only 3:30. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was a different sun than the other one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, unfortunately I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I really wish I didn't. Although I'm really surprised. I slept in today. I cannot believe it. I woke up at 5:30. I haven't slept till 5:30 in the morning. I don't know when was the last time. Normally it's between 3 and 4 in the morning that I wake up, which is why my things not really go past 9 o'clock at night, because I stop functioning in the evening. Right, so what do we have? Tuesday, we got crafting with H. I think she's about here. That's on Tuesday. Monday, crafting with H. So let's cross it out. Right, so we need to leave for JR. George at JR, 8 AM. So we quite often, what we'll do is we get there, if we leave at 6, we get there at about 10 to 7. But if we leave at 20 past 6, we don't get there till 8 o'clock. So what we do is we leave a bit earlier, and then we just sit in the cafe, and George will have a bacon sandwich and a cappuccino, and I'll just sit and watch him because I can't eat wheat. And I've normally had my breakfast before we leave. Right, now remember, Claire, you've got a tab. No, that's my weekly tab. There we go. That's the one. Oh, George has got a meeting on Thursday at 10:30. G, meeting. And then Friday, Sunday, teas and coffees, church, and then that will be till about there. Actually, it'll be back till there by the time we've cleared up. So that's all I've got for next week. So let's add. Do you know what? I think I'm going to use this set. They got bigger ones in, and I'm hoping if needs be I can just it doesn't quite fit. I'm still getting used to stamps, but once you've bought the stamps, you've got the stamps. And the other thing, I redid a big happy planner for a friend using stickers, and I redated it because it was an out of date one, and by the time it was finished, I didn't like all the bumpiness from the what do you call it? From the stickers. Sorry, my brain didn't want to work then at all. Okay, so the other thing the eagle-eyed will have just seen me doing is when I was having a bit of a tidy up, I remembered I had this stamp. So last week I was just drawing in the squares because I find that I need to keep writing it to remember. I need to, if I just leave it on the page already printed for me, I won't remember it. It will just become part of the page. But if I have to physically write it, that's another 4 at the end, then I'm more inclined to think about the thing. I'm very much, I need to see it and do it to get it in my brain. I bought this off of Amazon. I saw somebody else use it and thought, oh, I really like that. And then it sat in my drawer. Because that's the way I roll. Do I want to try? Let's try it for George and Theodore's one down here. I did some thingies, so yeah. Let's. Do I want to add? Yeah. Add a splash of colour. Oh, not such a good idea. It's come through. But my squares didn't. I suppose they did. No, I did those ones. I wonder if I'm pushing too hard. Should we try again? Maybe this ink's just darker. I mean, even the flowers come through. I don't know. Okay, let's have a think on that one for a minute. I'm sure I did. Does that mean I didn't even check, did I? Not to the same extent. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so let's just
I was going to, but I didn't. So I could put it. Probably wouldn't even go to it. That's the thing. I couldn't. Probably the only reason you could do that is with
I don't know what they're doing out there, so I do apologise, but you can now hear my kids, or 2 of my boys. Oh, I think they're playing with my oldest's plastic katanas. That's not very good, but right, Easter Sunday. Am I going to fit day in? I do apologise, people. I am almost finished because what I thought I was going to do isn't going to work.
kid that's like half your size, you won't find somebody who's bigger than you. Yeah, that. I'm not going to hit you. As long as you don't hit. As long as we like just.
The joys of having boys. Even at 24 and 15, they still like to play with swords. It'll all end in tears soon.
No, no, please, no.
Easter Sunday. Okay, so let's just try. Let's try the black ink pad. No, see, that's quite. That doesn't come through as much. We'll stick with black. Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to finish the video there because, oh, no, come on, we're doing a complete plan with me. So let's finish it. We're hardcore. Well, I'm here on my own, so, you know, well done to any of you that have done it, got to the end. It's the ink pad, it just didn't. I was hoping that it'd be nice and light, and not thick like the black, I suppose. I should just count how many of these I really need, but we're just going with it. No, I am no good at stamping, but it's fun. That one's probably going to show through. That's probably. So if I don't do it too heavy, it's okay. I think that's all I need. I can't remember, people. My brain's gone. Shall we try? Let's try. Just because I'm intrigued now. I want to see. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's me all over, that is. That's me all over. Hey, we have something on the page. Okay, so that's enough of, yeah. Rethink that one, Claire. It's gone through the paper. But hey. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed, and just enjoyed the time it took me to do this and just have a play and just be in my planner. So I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye. Oh, look at how dirty my hands are. Bye.